Hello, grade 12 learners, and welcome to our Mapwork series. In this series, we are going to learn how to read and interpret topographic maps just like geographers do. The map we will be using throughout these lessons is the 2930CB Pietermaritzburg Topographic Map. Now, many learners find Mapwork challenging at first. The good news is that once you understand how a map is organized, Mapwork becomes much easier. In today's lesson, we are going to explore the basic parts of a topographic map and learn how to identify the information that examiners expect you to know. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the type of map we are using. This is called a topographic map. A topographic map is a detailed map that shows both natural features and human-made features found in an area. Natural features are things that occur naturally in the environment. For example, if we look at the Pietermaritzburg map, we can identify rivers and streams, areas of natural vegetation, valleys, hills, and ridges. We can also identify landforms by studying the contour lines on the map. Human-made features are features that people have built. On this map, examples include roads, railways, residential areas, schools, industrial areas, bridges, power lines, and other infrastructure found within and around Pietermaritzburg. If you look carefully at the Pietermaritzburg map, you will notice that it contains both natural and human-made features. This is what makes topographic maps so useful. They give us a complete picture of the landscape. Before we can answer Mapwork questions, we need to understand the different parts of the map. Every South African topographic map follows a similar layout. Let's identify some of the most important sections. The first section we will look at is the map legend. The legend, also known as the map key, is one of the most important parts of the map. Think of the legend as a dictionary of the map. Every symbol used on the map is explained in the legend. For example, the legend helps us identify roads, railways, rivers, dams, power lines, buildings, cultivated land, communication features, and many other features. Whenever you see a symbol that you do not understand, the first place you should look is the legend. Good map readers constantly refer to the legend to make sure they are interpreting symbols correctly. Now let's look at the sheet number. At the top of the map, we see the words 2930CB Pietermaritzburg. This is known as the sheet number. The sheet number acts like an address for the map. It helps us identify exactly which part of South Africa is being represented. The numbers 29 and 30 are derived from the latitude and longitude of the area, while the letters CB identify a smaller section within that area. When examination questions ask for the sheet number, they are referring to this information. For this map, the complete sheet number is 2930CB Pietermaritzburg. Next, let's look at the scale. The scale of this map is 1 to 50,000. The scale shows the relationship between distance on the map and distance on the ground. This means that 1 centimeter on the map represents 50,000 centimeters on the ground, which is equal to 500 meters. Because of the scale, we can calculate real distances between places shown on the map. We will learn how to perform these calculations in a later lesson. Now let's move to another important feature, the grid system. If you look across the map, you will notice a network of lines that divides the map into sections. Along the sides of the map, you will see lettered rows and numbered columns, which help us identify locations accurately. These lines help us locate places precisely. Instead of searching randomly across the map, we can use the grid system to find features quickly and efficiently. In Mapwork activities and examinations, you may be asked to identify features located in specific grid blocks. The grid system makes it easier for everyone to refer to the same location on the map. As we continue with our lessons, we will learn how to use grid references, latitude, and longitude coordinates to identify exact positions. In our next lesson, we will begin working with coordinates and grid references using the same 2930CB Pietermaritzburg map. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.